It's too high.
It's a little higher than, that's okay.
I'll have to
That's okay.
lean in. My stump is
It's taller
more
than
stumpy.
mine.
I got a supersized stump. Okay, hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Krista.
Big Family Homestead. Okay, today is going to be a comment section extravaganza.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to speculate on a news event that could very well be really important for us. It doesn't seem that way on the surface, but I have a theory and I want to run it past you and see what you guys think, because unfortunately, if my theory is correct, then we're all in for a really, really bad ride, starting with the Brits. Well, starting with all of Europe,
Yeah.
and then spilling into here. Okay, so if you haven't read or know, Liz Truss, the British Prime Minister, quit, resigned. The shortest ever.
45 days.
The nearest person who did it was like 100 plus days, I think, in the 1800s.
Oh my.
But she resigned. Now you keep up on British stuff because she like shows.
I don't keep up on it. I hear things. I pay attention a little bit more than you do. But what?
Well, here's the thought. We know what's coming because of Russia and Ukraine and their stranglehold on European energy. Russia has postured themselves not to help out the UK as much as they need. Winter is coming. They've already started telling people, hey, there will be blackouts.
Yeah.
Not maybe, will be. Now you combine that with our election here in November. Okay, so let's just unpack this for a second. So our illustrious leader, the Grand Poobah, he went to OPEC and OPEC said, go pound sand.
Yeah.
About getting more oil because he's depleted our strategic reserves so badly. By the way, that was meant for what if we get into a war kind of thing. That was not meant to influence prices.
Those are our military reserves, yeah.
It was not designed to influence prices.
No.
So OPEC tells them to go to pound sand. The Saudis say, well, we'll increase it like 100,000 or something like that, which is equivalent to no. And then the Saudis leak the information that, hey, by the way, the illustrious Grand Poobah, he was only trying to do this because he's told us we can go back to the way things are after November.
Yeah, he only wants to increase the supply until the election, and then after that, it's back to down to where it was.
So
or
basically,
worse.
make you believe
Right, that
that
all
things
is
are
well.
great.
Right, the economy is strong as
heck, is what he said.
heck. Sure.
Strong as heck. Yes, I'm rocking on this log. I don't know why.
I think it's cut.
No, I think
At a
I'm
funny angle.
I'm irritated.
Well, you think?
A little bit.
Nothing here is going to irritate anybody.
So the British Prime Minister resigns just before November. Just before winter. Can you imagine what it would be like? And Brits, I'm with you. I hate what's happening.
I'm so sorry that these things are happening.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine what it would be like to
Right.
live in London without power.
No. In the middle of winter. And if they got another winter like last year, oh my gosh.
Good luck,
I
man.
can't even imagine. That's like all winter here, but for them that's so unusual.
Well, they don't get cold like
they
we
don't
get cold, but
like
still.
we do. But they did last year. They got some cold like we got.
And they're
that
not
we
used
had,
to it.
and they're not used to it. That's not a normal thing. So it's
I mean, it was
not a good
27
thing.
last night.
Yeah.
And it snowed already a few times,
Yeah.
3-4 times in October.
I think Cope calculated that we've already had a total of 6 inches of snow in October. I mean, thankfully the sun melts it away, but still, it's,
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty.
The nitty-gritty.
Nitty-gritty. And that's this. If you're a British person or you're a European person and you have not already set aside food and stuff as much as you can, you better.
Please do.
Please do. And guess what, folks? If you live here in the United States, it's a ripple effect.
Yeah.
You see, I think that while the British Prime Minister resigning is shocking, there's a reason why. I think that she understands that she's just going to be a scapegoat.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the proverbial peanut butter hits the fan, who are they going to look to? Whose fault is it? Whoever's in charge right then.
Right. Right. And she does not want to be. She doesn't want to have to enforce any of those mandates that she's going to be expected to enforce.
She'll be branded as the person who did it.
Right. Right.
Actually, if you're thinking politically, it's a smart move for her to get out.
It really is.
Because it's not your name that's attached to all that.
Right. Right.
But that said, folks, a lot of things are piling up. I mean, it's not just one data point here. It's okay, the Saudis and OPEC and the Prime Minister and the war and Russia and the pipeline. Did you see now that it's pretty much 100% that it was sabotaged?
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
I'm not going to suppose I know who did it, but
we can already surmise
you can guess
who did it because of who said was gonna do it, who said who they were gonna do it.
Well, the Grand Poobah said it would never come online.
It would never happen.
Not going to let it happen.
We'll make sure that it'll never happen. And
actually said it.
he actually said it back November. You can go track it back.
I think it was February.
February, that's what I meant, not November. I meant to say February. I was thinking February. November came out.
Well, November's coming.
Yeah.
So that said, guys, I want to see what you think in the comments section, because my thought is the leaders know how bad it's going to be, and they're just trying to look out for themselves.
Yeah.
Until it happens, and then they'll jump ship like rats. And I think that's what happened with poor Liz Truss.
Yeah. Gosh. I can't even believe. I mean, yes, I'm with her. Honestly, she's the leader of the Conservative Party, and
she saw the writing on the wall.
She saw the writing on the wall and said, "Nope, I'm out.
Not me.
I'm not doing this. I can't enforce this nonsense." So
that's just my thought.
Yeah.
But let's say that we're right, and it's just a guess based on data. It's a hypothesis. If I'm right, which I don't even like thinking what'll happen.
No.
But do your best to prepare.
Right. Find an alternative heat source. Which I'm sure is darn near impossible right now. But
see, I wonder what would happen to the mortgage system when people can't pay. What would happen? Do they just go loan forgiveness from the government as long as you vote a certain way?
Gosh.
I don't know.
No, that's already happened with college loans.
Well, they repealed that, and
No, I know
they
they
never.
did.
Well, they didn't repeal it.
No.
It's not. But then they're trying to dabble back in right now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Goodness.
crazy times. What are your thoughts?
Very crazy times.
Comments down below.
Yep.
See you.